what's going on, barbecue brothers and sisters? It's Pete with Backdraft Barbecue, and I'm coming at you up here from the best part of New England, Maine. Yesha.
Yeah.
We got a classic Maine recipe coming at you right now. This is your classic seafood chowder. And I know what you're saying. Seafood chowder, why wouldn't you go with a clam chowder or something like that? You know, clam chowders are good, but seafood is better, right? That's what I always say, seafood. You can add lobster to this. It's absolutely delicious. We kind of get sick of lobster up here sometimes because you got so much of it.
Okay, let me tell you something. You're wrong. Lobster is the best thing that ever was created.
You know what? This is my video. I'm not here to debate whether lobsters are good or not. Why don't you go to your room? Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Go to your room.
Go to your mom's room. Teenagers, you can add a lobster claw in there if you want to, but today we're not going to do it. Could you add clams?
No.
Absolutely. But clams are a little rubbery, so you got to be careful not to overcook them. Today we're going to use classic fish that we find in Maine all the time. Was caught this morning, and this is haddock. About 2 pounds of haddock. We got bacon, because you got to have bacon. Bacon is actually a very important part of this chowder. An onion and a half up diced. Maine golden russet potatoes. We got, I don't know, a couple of them diced up. Cool thing about chowder is not everything is rocket science precision. You can add what you like and add less if you don't like it, and then top it up to work. Have to have butter near the finished product. And of course, like I said, I've got some fresh Bay Scallops. I got about a pound of them, and this is gonna send this thing right over the top. We do use heavy cream in this, but you can use half and half as well. I use a pint to start, and then I top it off with milk as needed. It's just gonna depend on where we are in the pot level. I'm also going to use one of my favorite rubs, and this is from my buddy over at Code 3 Spices. And this is the SeaDog rub, which is specifically, I don't know if he makes it for seafood, but it's got that Cajun flair, and I'll tell you what, it sends this chowder like over the top through the woods to your grandmom's house.
Wait, what?
I mean, it's insane.
I'm crazy!
Also, going in this chowder is some bourbon, because the bourbon flavor and that alcohol adds like a sherry flavor to it, and it's just unbelievable. So we're gonna add that to the mixture in a minute. I've already taken the liberty of lighting the egg, and I've got it pretty hot. I've got it at about 450. You'll see why, because we're gonna be sauteing. And let me just burp this thing. What I did for the coal bed in here was I made a little bit of a mountain. We're cooking this direct, and I've got my Dutch oven already in there, already getting hot, because when I add this, I want some sizzle. Ah, that's the noise I like to hear.
Excellent!
So I got the bacon in there, and now what I'm gonna do is just gonna stir it up a little bit. This bacon is cut in like 1-inch squares because I wanna render it down. I'm really after its fat content, and we're actually gonna cook this down until it gets pretty well done. We're gonna scoop it out and we're gonna reserve it for later. Okay, let's take a look at this. Our bacon is done. You can see it's crispy. What we're gonna do is just take this and reserve it for later.
No wasting any.
All right, let's just set that aside. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna now take our onion and we're gonna put it right in our bacon grease. We're gonna let that saute up. Hey, that bacon is teenagers, I'm telling you. All right, we're gonna let those onions crisp up in the bacon grease, almost like deep fried onion in bacon grease.
Hold your whipping.
Now we're gonna take the potatoes, we're gonna add those in, because the onions have started to get crispy. We wanna just get the potatoes going just a little bit. We're gonna stir them around. Basically, these potatoes are gonna act as the postage stamp for our spices, okay? So we're gonna add the spices right to the potatoes. They're gonna stick, and then they're gonna deliver the mail. Now we're adding the SeaDog rub. Oh my goodness, that is so good. And we're gonna just sprinkle it right on top of those potatoes.
Wicked good, Mom. Yes, sir.
I wanna see no potatoes when I'm done sprinkling. Now what I'm doing is I'm turning the potatoes and the onion mixture together in with the bacon grease, and they've been seasoned, and it's really looking good. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add our Bay Scallops, and we're gonna add them right into this boiling lava mixture. Now we're gonna cut up this beautiful fillet that we have into chunks, not small, not huge, but just right. And we're gonna add them right to the mixture. This will turn into flakes of fish, but we want it to kind of cook as a unit, because if we put the whole thing in there, we might have some overcooked and undercooked areas. Let's add this to the pot. Next, we're gonna add our heavy cream. Then we're gonna add some milk.
He needs some milk.
I'm gonna add some lemon juice and my butter. Now that this is all put together, I'm actually gonna put the lid on this and let it simmer for about 25 minutes. I'm gonna check on it in a couple though. All right, it's been about 25 minutes. Let's check this baby out. Soup's on. Man, that looks good. Gonna splash a little bourbon on top. It's reduced nicely. Everything is flaky, looking good. You can check if it's done by if the fish flakes. So as you can see, it's done. Like a glove, like a welding glove. I'll take this right off of here and we'll set it over here. Yeah, this is looking real good. Let's try some of this, shall we? All right, we've got our chowder. And remember the bacon that we reserved? Well, that goes on top.
Give us some.
Bacon is the carnivore's oyster cracker for this type of setup. All right, let's try this. It's a lava hot, but you can taste the bourbon, you can taste the seasonings, the bacon, the scallops, everything's pulling right together, and the fish is just right on the money. Hey, Si, come on, try some of this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
I don't have to steal it this time?
No, truce. You don't have to steal it.
There will never be a truce, I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. If you like this video, please throw a comment down below. What do you think? Pretty good, huh?
Whoa, hot and amazing.
If you like this video, throw a comment down below and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps us out when we're making our videos. And as always, please be safe out there. Have a great night.